Okay everyone, welcome back to another video. I have a brand new game, Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Ultra Deluxe! And I thought it would be cool to share this with you guys, because I think it would be cool to share it with you guys. Yeah, alright, let's get this gaming session started. Woo! Okay. English subtitles, please. Yes, I have played the Stanley Parable before. Until the computer is barely visible. Barely visible. The current time right now? It is 6:48. Right now. 6:48. Confirm. Okay. This is so cool. Okay. So I've played the Stanley Parable before, and I've heard this one just has a lot more stuff. And I bought it for like $12, so better be good. Let's get this game started. The end is never the end. Is never the end. Is never the end. Oh, sorry.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
You all know this, or at least you should all know this.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in
I've always loved this game.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Exactly for this job?
Stanley was happy.
Stanley was happy.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Really?
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Can I? Can I have, like, okay, never mind. I was trying to get, like, a little doll. Okay, sorry. What does this mug say? I hate Mondays. No one's here!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I'm gonna try. Who farted? Ah! I'm gonna try to find. Oh. Haha.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office,
I did.
but it didn't make a single difference.
No, but
nor
it does.
did it advance the story in any way.
I really want to see what any of these buttons do. Oh, I found the move keys. Okay, so I can't really, like, crouch. Can this door open? What about it? Nothing in there. Oh! Closed. I closed it. What is that place? What is over there? I want to go over there. Can't see anything. I can't go in there either. Let me in! My voice just cracked. 420! I'm trying to... Ooh! Haha. Elbows, though. A lot of these people hate Mondays for some reason. Oh! What's up there? What? Okay. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. Ooh! What? I want to know what goes on over there. There's nothing I can do. Oh.
When Stanley came to a
Hey.
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I want to go back! Stop! Okay. The door on my left? I'm gonna go to the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I really just need to admire the lounge. I want to get in there! Oh! Let me in here. There's a computer in there. There's also... Oh, what's in it? Ooh. I swear that's the meeting room. Come on. That's a nice office right there. I like it. I want to go in there. Oh? Oh. Ooh!
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
It
had really been worth the detour after all,
I
just
love
to
this
spend a
place.
few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I did. I stood here. Can I get a drink?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
I want to get up
Room
there.
so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking
So
at
much
these
fun.
chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in here. You know? I really like this place.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy.
It is
And
not.
reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Shut your mouth,
It's
man.
possible that this is why everyone left.
The narrator's dissing me. What did I do? I'm just I really love this break room.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue.
Yeah,
But
and I
when
got
a long
some.
time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
How does he know he's in a game? I want a soda! Get me a cold drink right now. Please! I'm gonna wait for more dialogue. Dude, I'm just gonna... Fine. Okay. I'm out.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room.
I
and
did.
took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
I don't want to take the first open door on my left. Nah. I want to go here. Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. Okay.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Look at these graphics. These are so good. Ooh! I'm gonna go over here. Whoa. This is actually really cool. I want to go over there, though. Like, please? Oh my god. I kind of just want to go down there. I need a key card? Where can I get a key card? Either way. I can't jump.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot
Nope.
here.
Bye-bye.
I'm not sure, but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
I did.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. No! I have to restart every time.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Alright.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm gonna still take the door on my right. Okay.
When Stanley came
Nope!
to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room,
Yup!
and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yup!
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee
I
lounge
did.
first,
I wanted to
just
stop
to
down.
admire it.
I want to stop by the employee lounge.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to
Yeah.
business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No. I did not. I'm really bad at following directions.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I know, right? Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the
Okay.
fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. What? Really?
Yeah.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that
Danger
convinced that
everywhere.
I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Wait, I can go down there?
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
I wanna go over
Give
there.
me a chance.
I want to get in there. Okay, I'm gonna go this way, because that's the only way I can go. I do really know. 2B1? Oh. 2B3. To be or not to be? That is the question. No buckets past this point? Why? Huh? No. Oh.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
But I want to know what the blue door is.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
No. Right.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
No. I want
All
the blue
right,
one.
fine, go ahead, Stanley.
Thank you.
Want to know so badly what's out there? You
Yeah.
want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let
do.
me stop you.
Ooh.
You see? There's nothing here. I
But
haven't
there-
even finished
there is.
building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
No, I
Broken
see-
rooms,
I
exposed
see things in
developer
there.
textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into
I do.
that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
Mm-hmm.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours.
you-
What would have made this game better? What did you want to see?
Vehicles.
Skill trees?
Huh?
Work with me. You've
Recording.
given me absolutely nothing
Hi.
so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go.
Oh.
A third option.
A third
This
option?
already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley.
No.
Take it for a spin.
I'm going this way. Oh. Doesn't matter.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
2.
Oh, well, now this is useful. You didn't like it, but you didn't totally hate it either.
Yeah.
You enjoyed it, perhaps is the correct term. It didn't cause you excruciating pain. Big steps we've made here today, Stanley.
Nice.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look. Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
I
Again,
do.
honest answers, please.
Ooh, that's cool. They're all offline. I want to go this way. Can I go this way? I want to... Hey. Let me through. Oh, God. No. Why would you give me an option if I can't do anything? Why would you do that? You're so mean. Dude, that's so stupid. Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh my
What could
God.
it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I'm gonna go to the
Perhaps
same
he had simply
place.
missed a memo.
Do the same things.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
We've been through this. Dude, like...
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace, its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker. Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
It is really worth
A
it.
room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth
That's right.
it.
That's what I'm doing. Alright.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I don't really want to.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh, I made it. What's back here? Oh. Oh! Oh, what did I just
Stanley
find?
had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path. You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look
I
what
made
you've
the
done to me.
narrator
This is
sad.
all
No.
your fault.
I didn't mean to. Where am I going now? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, I'm back. Oh, I can pass through my chair.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Probably.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I'm sure there's
Perhaps
something.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I didn't.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, so it just went down there. But...
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story is... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, but I really want to...
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
No!
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley.
Okay.
You want to know so badly what's out there? You want
I do.
to find out
really
what
do.
lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Okay.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
No.
And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
Yes.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
Grand
Work
Theft
with me.
Auto
You've
5.
given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option.
Third option?
This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version.
I'm completely
Would you say
neutral.
that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion.
Dude, I chose the number. What do you want me to
Any level
do?
of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
I want to
And
go
be perfectly
over there.
Candid, I
Was that
think
where I
I've
just
knocked
was?
it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh, yep. Oh, yeah. I want to go behind it. "98.9% are more attractive than Stanley." Ha ha ha! I've not been here for 7 hours. What the hell? Alright, I'm going this way then. I'm going back.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
No.
Again, honest answers, please.
No.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Really, what would
You
what
wouldn't
would it
mind
be?
taking a look at it, would you?
I would not mind.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Okay.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the
wanna
button to
plant.
move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium
This baby's
of
gonna
endlessly
die!
confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
Really?
But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
This is great. Bye-bye, baby.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
I hate babies!
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas.
I hate babies
can't
so
think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done.
I'm gonna
It's
keep
over.
clicking this button.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain?
Ooh, someone else's?
Let's see.
Okay.
What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
What are we gonna play?
Aha!
Ooh!
What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
I don't know, but
What's
I
our
like it.
backstory? What is our motivation?
Ooh!
But it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from
It's
up the
called Park!
creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
This is so cool.
Yes,
I like
that
this.
must be it. What a
wanna go
fascinating
outside.
venture into
Can I
the
go outside?
experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game,
Same.
Stanley.
The graphics
and
are
it seems
much
there's
better.
even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
What? This is so cool. Oh yeah. Mayonnaise on an escalator. Oh, propane. No, I have to go back around. This is very cool though. I kind of want to just jump, but I can't.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
What? I'm gonna venture this way.
It is. It's an open world game.
It is.
Oh God, quickly, block it off.
Hey!
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow.
Why would you
could just
do
go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here.
No!
Let's find another game.
No! No,
Preferably
no,
something
no,
with
no, no.
walls.
No.
Something with nice,
No.
big,
Let me stay here.
insurmountable walls.
Please! No!
Okay, I think this will be
no.
just the thing.
No. No! Ah! I wanted to stay in that game. Hmm?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly
Rocket
what
League?
I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Yeah, we're probably gonna get lost in this game.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see.
Can I go in the middle?
There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
No.
Stanley, I think it's sports
It's
ball.
not sports ball!
We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together.
What?
Yes, I think
No,
surely we
that's
must.
not what the game
okay,
is.
Stanley, here's
It's
the
literally
ball.
on the
Have
walls.
fun.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm so fast. I'm fast as frick. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get in there. Wait.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
Am I allowed to
Is
get
it
lost?
Hold on. What are you doing?
Yes, I got lost. I did. Oh my god!
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Okay. Well. Oh. Oh my god. Am I allowed to go that way? I'm not. This looks like a horror game. I don't like that. I found doors. Oh, am I gonna find 427? Oh my god, no. The Bite of 87! Just kidding. I found 427. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not sure if I'm enjoying this. Oh!
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
This is very cool. Where are we going now? Oh my god. Okay.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great.
This is great!
Himself. This is what I've wanted all along.
This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted. Yes.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm going to the right!
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps
I will always go to the right.
Employee lounge first, just to admire
If
it.
you guys want to go to the left,
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two?
Of course.
Could a man love a room?
Oh.
I mean, truly, deeply, madly, love.
Yeah. Oh, I got on top! I got on top of the table. I'm on top of the couch.
Yes, really worth it being here in the room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
You know what? Sure. Why not?
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I'm going this way. Oh!
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Left.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Really? Oh my god.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time,
don't do that.
Suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay.
No.
From the top.
No! Gosh darn it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I'm turning off that...
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley. You were back in that room with all the monitors.
I did not.
Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago.
It's
I
so
know for
bright.
sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an
Adventure.
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
We're going this way. Just kidding. We're going this way. Oh. I think I found it. Is it this way? It has to be. It has to be this way. Right? Like, I'm just going left at every possible turn. Now, wait a second.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I
You
can
shut your
promise you
mouth.
there definitely was a story here before.
No.
Do we need to restart the game again?
No! Don't
Well, I
you
find it
dare.
unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
I don't want to restart.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yep.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps. Now there's no doors.
Okay, yep,
No.
it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Let's see. Oh. Doom, doom.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes.
Alright, come on. I want to find the story.
No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
What? Huh? Oh my god.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Found a wrench.
Do you remember, Stanley?
I do.
But you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Oh!
Congratulations!
Oh my god, I won!
I know
Oh my
you
God!
did a lot of hard work.
I won!
It really paid off. So, good
I
job.
won! Okay.
Oh no, no.
I
don't
wanna-
feel
I wanna
right
get
about
out
this
of
at
here.
all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Where did my...
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay?
Can you let me out of here already?
This place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
No, I don't... Oh, adventure line?
All right, I've got a solution.
Okay.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
The
Just
spell?
follow the line. How simple is that?
The spell. Oh my god. This is so great. I'm gonna follow this line. No. I don't want to follow the line.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Fine, we'll go this way. Just kidding. I don't want to follow the line.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
What is this way?
Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving
I found a way.
forward,
I found a
are we
way.
implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence,
The wall?
right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct?
I don't know. I don't know what you're saying.
That got a bit weird back there.
What?
Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Really? Yeah. Oh yeah. Where is this line going? Ah! Oh, zigzag. Oh, alligator. Ah. Oh yeah, we're really on our way. We're going. Up to the ledgers. Oh my god. Whoa.
Cut the music.
Why?
Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Alright, we're back where we started. What? I'm so confused. We're gonna go this way. Oh. Oh!
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Well, I can't take this anymore.
The paperclip thingy. Look at the paperclip. Look. Oh, no! Alright, Adventure Line. I'm trusting you, man.
You know what, Stanley? I
What?
say forget the Adventure
Hey!
Line. What's it ever done for us?
A
We're
lot.
intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
Dude, we've
Something
gotten
exciting,
lost.
daring, mysterious.
No.
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Sure.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
It's
Just
not.
me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
Nick.
Whatever it might
No.
be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I don't know. Dragons.
Oh, no.
Oh, my
not you
God.
Again. Stanley, I'd also like
The
to veto
Adventure
the
Line.
line from having any role in our
It's
awesome
back.
new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I'm acknowledging it. Dude, this line is so recognizable. Oh, there it goes. The line. It's gone. Oh.
Ah, a choice. We
Oh my God,
decision.
let me
From here,
back!
The story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
We mustn't
In fact,
squander.
I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that
Okay.
each door has to lead somewhere.
walking in circles.
Which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here.
Walking in
and
circles
that in turn
is
means
so
that our
fun.
destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is
boy!
the correct one.
My favorite
A
seat!
victory for logic.
Just kidding.
Come,
I'm not doing the
Stanley,
Mickey voice.
Our destiny awaits.
Oh. The confusion.
Hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
I don't know. But
So,
I'm happy to find out.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
I would agree.
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
And I could be the only
Well, in the
person that
meantime,
you love.
if you...
What just happened? No.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Turning off you.
Oh,
Content.
new content? What does that mean, new content?
I want to see new content. I'm getting new content, guys. Woo! Okay.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
You're welcome.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken? What's going on here?
What's going on?
Should we be moving somewhere or... oh, there we go.
There we go.
All right, finally,
Yeah.
at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
You know what's funny? I'm probably gonna end the episode here.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if, oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Alright. Oh.
All right, let's see. It's the jump.
Oh my god, I can jump! I love this. I'm just jumping, man. I'm jumping. Give me another jump. No! I wanted more jumps! No! Alright. Ah. Where does that cord even go to?
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
another elevator.
Goodness, another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good.
There is.
Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
What is down there?
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar.
That's
And
pretty
don't
funny.
get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Oh my god.
It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game?
No! That's
Try
what.
to get back
Oh my
to what the
god.
Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
Oh my god.
What do
no.
you say, friend?
Don't restart the game. He restarted the game. That's great. That's great. Oh. Huh? That is where I used to be.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent.
No.
I want to show you something. Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
No new content.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I did. For like the first time ever.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
pretty good.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
This is pretty funny. I'm just looking at the thing. A lot of percent. We're broke Wednesdays. Termination Tuesdays, marketing Mondays. Jim! Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire. Okay. And then. Okay. Broom closet! Yes!
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was
Found the broom
nothing
closet.
here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I'm staying in the broom closet.
There was
I don't know
nothing
what you're
here,
on, but
no
I'm
choice
staying
to
in the
make,
broom closet.
no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
That's right. Ah!
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
I am.
He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA. Are you really still in the broom closet?
I am.
Standing around doing nothing? Why?
Okay.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I'm just gonna end it here, I think. Or, it's fine.
Coming to
Downstairs.
a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Nope. I'm walking downstairs.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
This is all a dream.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have
I'm
finally
dreaming
found
right
an
now.
answer, an explanation.
Dream.
His co-workers
dream,
weren't
dream.
actually gone. He
Yeah?
wasn't going to lose his job.
Okay.
He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
I don't
Now
know.
the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
This is all a brain
I'm
twister.
dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts,
He thought.
And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Nice.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
I wish it to be over.
Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please.
Yes, I want to
It's
push.
all I
I
want.
want to push buttons.
I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Exactly.
My life is normal. I am normal.
I am normal.
Everything will be fine.
It will.
I am okay.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is a wrap.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone
God.
tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Okay, gamers. That's gonna be what's gonna happen. And yeah, I hope you had a good time with me. That was fun. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. I didn't press the button!